Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's Friday. You know what that means? It's another edition of Ask the Sheriff. We are so thrilled to have Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson joining us this morning. Sheriff Swanson, awesome to see you. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We got a big weekend coming up. Super fired up.
Oh my gosh, it's celebration time. It's that time of year, guys. The 4th of July celebrations are already starting to pop up. So what kind of fireworks, Sheriff, should people buy? What types should they avoid?
Big and loud. Now, you're asking the wrong guy, because I've always loved fireworks, and I know it drives people's dogs nuts and does mine, but I'm a firework fan, so I love watching them. I don't light them as much as I used to, but I certainly take advantage of it. So I know that Tri-County has fireworks displays all over, and I'll be out there watching myself on that night.
Love it. Okay, so Sheriff, what are some of the tips that you have for those people who are actually lighting fireworks, having those parties?
Well, we see the downside of it too. In fact, one of our former employees actually had one explode in their hand, and it caused some shrapnel, and kids were hit. So obviously, you're dealing with an explosive. So don't even touch them if you don't know what you're doing, or you're under the influence, because not only you but other people can get hurt with the amount of impact that they pull, and of course if they have flight to them. So just know what you're doing. Don't put other people at risk. But also make sure you're safe distance away while people are lighting them. And no, there's a lot of accidents that happen. So what can be beautiful and good also has a downside. So use caution.
Are there some common mistakes that people make when they're actually setting off those fireworks, Sheriff?
They hold them too long because they're doing it. Either they don't know what they're doing or they're under the influence. And that's when those explosions happen. They're not aware of their surroundings. And you don't know what kind of manufacturing went into that explosive. So it could be a dud. You don't think it's going to light. You go up there, it explodes. Maybe it doesn't take the path that you think it's supposed to take. So there's great risk. Even though they're fun, great risk.
So, Sheriff, talking about 4th of July celebrations, any other tips that you have that we haven't talked about that it's important to remember right now?
Well, obviously, Michigan is a great state and has a lot of cool things, and also has a 4th of July. I've never, ever remembered a 4th of July where it's less than 1,000 degrees. So it's always hot, sunny, and humid, and I love it. There's no such thing as too hot in my world. So make sure you take care of yourself when you're out there. You're at parades, you're out there with picnics, you're on the boat. That sun is sucking out all the hydration you have. So make sure you have good water intake. You're always being aware of your surroundings. You're looking at our most vulnerable population, the elderly, the kids, the animals. During this time, if you got a pool party, watch that pool.
Yes. Make
sure that you're not distracted, and little ones that can't swim fall in. I mean, we've seen tragedies. We've seen boat accidents. My own friends have experienced tragedy on holidays with water. So, again, it's a great day, but you cannot lay off making it safe.
Okay, question for you, Sheriff. What is your favorite part of the fireworks show? And where do you like to watch fireworks so people can come out and get your autograph,
She said my autograph?
That's right. You're a rock star.
I love my autograph. That's hilarious. Oh, gosh, that's funny. So that's a little side note, threw me off. But it's whenever somebody asks me to sign something, and I've done thousands and thousands and thousands of autographs from books that I've written. But also, just last week, just a beautiful soul came in and I signed a magazine. It was great. It's humbling when that happens. Side note, but my favorite place, and I didn't realize it until most recently, is literally on the lake. So I've got a buddy of mine, Ryan LaFontaine, that has a place on the lake, and we either go on this boat or we go on the end of his property. I used to just watch in a vehicle, either sit on top of the roof or maybe right outside when my kids were little, but now it's on the lake. No trees, no nothing, just fireworks.
Okay, so guys, if you see Sheriff Swanson out, he will give you his autograph. Don't worry. Ask him.
100%. 100%.
Love it. Oh my gosh, listen to that. Thank you, Sheriff Swanson. Again, we appreciate you calling in. We love it that you not only talk the talk, Sheriff, you walk the walk and let the community know that you are on their side and that you care. Thank you.
Thank you. Celebrate freedom this weekend.
That's right. Celebrate, and do it safely. Okay, guys, it's your turn now. Is there anything that you want to ask the sheriff? Send it to WNEM at WNEM.com or send it to our social media.